Hey everybody, Hop Sauce here. Hope you're doing well today. Most traders overload their charts with dozens of indicators. Okay, and it makes analyzing the market harder. That's what I have learned, and I used to love messing with all these indicators. But over time, I've simplified my charts down to just a few tools that help me analyze crypto and stocks. The platform I use is TradingView, and there's a lot of reasons for that. We'll get into it right here. Now, let me show you what my chart actually looks like. Coming over here, okay, we're using XRP today, for example. So, I got caught up in day trading and looking at 1 minute candles and even less than that, 30-second candles. It's too stressful. Those small time frames make your head spin, and you can't make rational decisions as a trader with those short time frames. Now, I learned that the daily candles work best for me. Now, you can choose whatever time frame you want, and you have to determine what you like, but the time frames are right up here in the top left. If you click that up there, you can see even one tick. That's 1 second. Don't go. Hey, feel free to each your own. But and there's 1 second, 5 seconds. It keeps going on down here, and so I prefer. There's all kinds of different time frames. We're looking at the 1 day time frame as we speak right now. Okay, here it is. Daily candles, and so I like to zoom out. Okay, so these are the daily candles, and when you hover over the thing, the time frame down at the bottom, it shows you the date right here, Monday 2026, Tuesday 2026. And as I go over, these are each daily things. What I like to do, I like to back it up a little bit, like so. That way I can see what kind of trend we're sitting on here today. Trend lines. Okay, these are the parallel lines. Over here on the left, you can find all this stuff right up here. You click this little arrow and it gives you a bunch of different line options that you want to use. Okay, now I use the parallel lines. So I find the top in the past. This date right here was January 6, 2026. I'm going to start drawing some lines. Now, when I draw my line, I looked for the tops. Okay, where is the top? Okay, right here, right here. There's a wick that comes up, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to keep this coming down. This is the shorter. Boom, right here. Come on down. Now, this is a trend that we're looking at. So from here, what is my second indicator that I choose to focus on? It's called the RSI, people, the Relative Strength Index. Now, same thing. You go up here, top. This comes up, and then you can type in RSI. There it is, Relative Strength Index. Okay, I've already got it up down here. That's the purple. I'm going to double click on here, so that's what we see. Now, this Relative Strength Index, people, is very important because you see when the purple is the line that we're looking at, the yellow is the average over time. When this thing kinks, it's a change in momentum or buying or selling strength. So, very, very important to look at this RSI. If you notice, as of Monday, we were right here on this downward line. Check this out. We have a kink, ladies and gentlemen. So a kink, if I was looking to make a move on this particular chart, which is XRP, we have a kink to the upside. Now, the numbers over on the right-hand side. Anything below 50 is a sign of a strong downward trend. We're coming back up to this 50. So for me, if this upward line comes up here to 50 and then it starts to move above 50, I am going to take a look at buying. That's me personally. This is not financial advice. That's what the RSI, Relative Strength Index, can do for you. It can help you determine if it's a good time to buy or sell in terms of momentum. We are on a downward trend on XRP right now, but this upward strength is heading towards 50. If it goes above 50, I might buy. That's what the RSI is. I really like this indicator. It's the 5 and the 13 FXN. It's the buy-sell signals. It shows you when the 5 and the 13 cross, basically. So I have it up here again. You can search it from your indicators. The SMMA 5-13 cross right here. Bam. Now, the nice thing about this is that the 5 is the green. The 13 is the red. Look right here. When the 5 got some strength, and it'll correlate to the RSI, you'll see it kink at the bottom. We're showing some strength on the 5-day moving average, and they cross. Look what TradingView does for you. They put a green circle and they put the word buy indicator. Now listen, you got it. You can't rely 100% on these things. You have to use your own discretion with multiple indicators to make decisions on buying and selling. You can't just 100% rely on this. So, but if you look, after this cross, we have 1, 2 big green candles. If you're doing a short-term trade, you could have gotten some points on that. Now, again, these are daily candles. So these are 24-hour posts. There's a lot going on in between there. These are movements. So, and then, once again, if you watch on, I'm going to move my cursor right over here. If you look at the RSI, I bet you right now, on that day, it'll start to show some weakness. Yep. Moving along. Let's scoot over a little bit. Here's the next cross right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's exciting stuff. We saw the 5-day moving average shoot down, cross over the 13. There's a sell indicator. It's the strength is weakening. What happened on the RSI right here? Open it up. Yep. Sure enough, everybody. This was the cross again. We were still nearing 50 in that neutral zone. But what happened? It dips below 50. That's showing some downward side stuff going on. These are some of the indicators that I use. I like the 5 and the 13 crossing. You should use them as well in your trading. No indicator is perfect. Okay, markets can always surprise you and do things differently than what indicators are showing, but having a consistent chart setup like this one here helps you remove a lot of the noise that's going on. You can kind of, the chatter that we're hearing, the headlines and things like this, we can put it to the side. We are analyzing on the charts. It gives us a better probability than 50%. You find this stuff helpful right here, this information, on that subscribe button. I'm trying to get the subscribers up. It's amazing. The last couple of years, I'm making really good grounds using this technique because the percentages of gains on my portfolios are getting very impressive. Okay, and I want to share you that. So I am starting to get into the 6-figure range, and it's exciting. And if you just, it's one day at a time, you just keep chipping away at it, and one day you'll wake up and that portfolio will just be booming. That's the idea right here. All right, one day at a time, keep it coming. Peace out.